Hello, Fly Babies. It's me, Flylady Kat, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to learn how to finally love yourself. Today, we're going to be talking about the second set of steps to help you get things done in your house. So I'm going to wait just a minute until everybody starts to pop in. I see people coming. Very exciting. Very exciting. 8 people in. Awesome. So excited to have you here. Looking at my thing here. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, hi, J. Paul. Hey, EWB5731. Hi, Lisa Iao. Hi, Tracy. That's Erica. Hi, Erica. Hi, Mary Mendelis. How are you? So good to see you, Kristen. Susov, hello. Antonio, buenos dias, hola. Judy Phelpsmile, Tallahassee Lassie says, hey, Terry E. from Georgia. Been a while since you caught me. Yay. Busy Bee, hi, Kat. Roxy says, Kat. Andrea Ann, smiley face, glad to catch you live. Irene Hartwig. Heather Yo, good afternoon. Kathy Whitaker, good afternoon, God's blessings. Alexa McClenny, hi, Kat. Erica B, hello. Hello, hello. I'm trying to find my little notes real quick. Where did I put them? Oh, yeah. I put them under YouTube. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Sheen Bean. How's Boston? Donna Norris, Roll Tide from Tuscaloosa. Hi, babe. Shelly K, hello with your cute little cap. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds for me to say hello to folks, and then we'll get into the meat of the subject today. Let's see. Lash Love, oh my goodness. I miss you, Kat. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Suzette Massey, sorry. Thank you so much for all your help. You keep me sane. Good. Rafaela, hello from Milan. Renee Berry, hello. Jackie Longnecker. Jackie is recuperating from a big bad surgery, so good for you, Jackie. I'm so glad you're here. You can say what if you want. Tori Asprey, hi. Kristen Susov. My son Caden says hi. Hi, Caden. Ashley Beauty, Kat. Ashley, pay attention today. Matilda Moose, hi from Leipzig, Germany. My first time to catch you live. Welcome. So happy to have you here, Matilda. Tammy Pfaff. Hi, I'm new here. Welcome, Tammy. Adriana Barrios from San Diego. Hello. Lisa says healing hugs to Jackie. And Diana Wolf. Hi, first time from Pennsylvania. Welcome, Diana. I can only be here for a little bit. I need to MOD for the boss. That's okay. You can go mod for her. All right. I'm going to say hi to Ileana and hi to Betty, and then we're going to get into this. So Ileana had a head cold for 3 weeks. Let's see. Have you been sick? You sound like it. Yes, I've been very sick. Thank you for noticing. Betty B, I'm glad I caught you live. And Donna Norris. Leipzig, sorry. Sorry, Donna. You see Nord at this rhyme. What does that mean, Jean Bean? You're so crazy. Okay, here we go. We're talking about step 2. Step 2. Step 1 was to do our routines and to not leave a room until they were done. That was step 1. And those things, we're going to complete those things every day for ourselves, right? Because that was for you. That serves you. This next one serves your family. And it is that and we also never left the house until our routines were done, right? Okay, step 2 is your basic weekly plan. Step 2 serves the family. Let's go over the basic weekly plan. Mondays are weekly home blessing hour. So that's so your family can have a beautifully tidy little house, right? It's not precision cleaned, right? It's not perfection clean, but it still looks pretty good. Once you get the clutter gone and you're doing a weekly home blessing, the house is looking good, all right? So that's on Monday. Tuesday is a free day. That's for your family, so they can have a sane person being the CEO. The third day, Wednesday, is your planning and desk day. That's for your family, so that you have a good budget, so that you have groceries planned out, so that their fridge is cleaned out. So that you can run all the errands that you need to run for the family. That's that's Thursday. Wednesday is your planning day. So you're planning all the things for your family, making a menu, Thursday is your errand day where you actually go and do for the family. Buy groceries. Go pick things up. That's Thursday. Friday is car and purse day. Now the purse is for you, but the car is for the family who has to write in it. And they may not even write in it, but still, car and purse day. And then Saturday is family fun day. That's for the family. And Sunday is renew your spirit day as a family. That's for the family. So basic weekly plan are things people do anyway, just making sure they're getting done. So it's not like a news flash. You have to buy groceries now. You've always had to buy groceries. You've always needed to pay the bills. You've always needed to clean your car out. You've always had to do these things, run errands, make a budget, make a grocery list. But now you're really doing them, okay? Now, this serves your family. So here's what we do. Step 1, basic weekly plan, implement it. In other words, do it. Do it right after the routines. Good, Ashley. Do it, okay? The second thing, finish it. Don't stop until it's finished. The longest basic weekly routine thing, is a basic weekly day, what is it called? Basic weekly plan item is like grocery shopping or planning or weekly house blessing. Those are about an hour. Now, once you get that planning down pat and you do it every single week, you're balancing your checkbook every week, your checking account, you're checking your credit card, or you're checking your statements. That stuff happens. If you do it every week, you don't have piles and piles of stuff to go through, so it'll be easy. All right, so it'll take less and less time. So you're going to finish the process, like Lisa Iao says, in everything. You're going to finish the process in your basic weekly plan item. So you're going to start it, you're going to do it right after the routines, and you're going to finish it. Okay, hi Candy. So the next thing we're going to do is be grateful. That's the third thing. Be grateful. Be grateful you can make a menu for your family. Be grateful you can balance your checking account, that there's something to balance in there. Be grateful that you can do your weekly home blessing hour. You know, there are people who would love to be able to do that. Even right here, we have people who actually physically can't do those things, and they have to make a way to do it in a different way. So be grateful that you have the ability to do these things, that you have the mind for it and the body for it and the want to. Be grateful that you're here with other women just like you who need to do these things, right? Okay. So I'm going to open it for questions, but so far we've got 2 steps: routines for you and basic weekly plan for the family. So here we go. Let's see what your questions are. Let me get my water. Okay, Lisa says, gratitude goes a long way. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. You're welcome. Did that sound a little southern? What else? What else do you have to say about that basic weekly plan? Is it a challenge? Are you having a hard time? Is it easy for you? Have you been doing it for a while? Just give me some comments on that. I want to know where you stand. I want to know what's going on. Hopefully this cold will be gone soon and I'll have my regular voice back. No comments, no concerns? Let's see. Stacy Terry, I love you, Kat, and thank you for helping me. You're what I've been looking for the last 20 years. Aw, you're welcome, Stacy. Lisa says, oh yes, okay, we talked about gratitude. 2 Marble says, hi Kat, it's Sandy. Hi Sandy. Solly M gave me kisses and thumbs up. Hey. Sherry Russell, I have a question. I have 2 kids, 13 and 7. Have used chore charts, ... Okay, we're going to wait and see what else you say, Sherry. Andrea Ann, what if run errands multiple times a week? Stop doing that. Do it on 1 day a week. Tell the family, this is the day I run errands, and this is what I'm going to do. You're going to save gas, you're going to save time, you're going to give yourself more peace. Remember, we want peace. We're going to have peace, control, and love for yourself, so that's part of it. Stop running all over the place all the time. Whitaker says, love, 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 this works. Thank you, Kathy, it does. Sheen Bean said, on Saturday, weekly home blessing plan with, what are Zine errands, Goofy? I don't know what that is. But with your errands, I guess that's what you're doing on Saturdays because you work, Sheen Bean. That's fine. I mean, you have to do it on Saturday if you have to. Let's see. Ooh. Sherry said, okay, chore charts and them doing chores have been spotty. That's because you are responsible for them doing their chores because you have to inspect what you expect and you have to do clutter check. So don't give gigantic amounts of chores. That's overwhelming. I didn't want those when I was a kid. I didn't want to look at a list of a million things that I could feel like I would never get done. Because as a child, you still have an inner child saying, ah, right? And their outer child too. So don't give them too big, just a little thing. Just one or two things. All right, what else? Should I condense it to only Thursdays, Andrea says? Yes, you should. That's my suggestion. Or pick a day, but one day. Mickey Cunningham. Hi, Mickey. Mary Mandalis. I've been with Flylady for almost 2 decades, since 2000, and have never done the weekly plan. My problem is hyper-focusing. Very common problem with us fly babies of hyper-focusing. Let it go. You're not a perfectionist. I mean, you are, but you're going to realize you are. And once you realize you are, then you don't have an excuse anymore. So when you realize you're hyper-focusing, you take your excuse away, Mary, and now you stop doing that. Stop that. You can do it. Mama 4 says, hello. Diana Wolf. I'm still working on getting the system under my belt, but I love having the outline and your guidance. You're welcome. It takes time, but it will work, and you will eventually not have a cluttered and messy home. Let's see. What else have we got here? Oh my goodness, all of a sudden they all come in at one time, so I'm having to see. Okay, Two Marbles says, since going back to work, I've had to figure out how to move my basic weekly plan around. Today is what works for me for weekly home blessing. It took about 4 months to figure that out, tried all the other days. That's awesome. And you're getting it done. Can you delegate anything? Can you? I hope so. Zone and errands, Sheen Bean said. Sheen Bean, I forgot what we were talking. I know we were talking about the kids' charts. So is that what you mean? That they're working zones and errands? Oh, that you're doing your zone and errands on Saturday? Yeah, that's true. And that's not uncommon. I hope you're watching my daily videos, because I address that every single day with the people who are working and people who are at home. It's for everybody. Okay. Let's see what else. J. Paul, I have to do my weekly plan different. Thursdays, I already have too much going on to add shopping in, but I do always do the same thing every day of the week. That's perfect. You know, I not only say this, but Flylady herself also says this. You know, you have to make it your own. That's why you're the CEO. You have to do what works for your home and your family. The idea is not to reinvent the wheel. Just position these things on different days, whatever works for you, okay? I do recommend that you do the planning day before the errand day, because that way you're fresh with all your plans for what you have to run out and do. Okay. Matilda says, I'm a fly baby since November 2017. She's a baby fly baby. Helped to build a structure beside all the work. I enjoy having more time for my loved ones and myself. Awesome. You're learning to love yourself, Matilda. Mike's quiz girl, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. This has been a challenge for me, dealing with severe postpartum depression. Boo-hoo. Routines have helped a lot. They do. They make you feel a little more normal. Giving myself grace with basic weekly plan, it is a challenge and a goal. Yes. And when you're sick, and it can be depression, it can be something physical. When you're sick or you've just given birth or anything like that, you have to give yourself some grace, you know, and you just do the routines that you can and what basic weekly routines you can do. Sometimes you really need to say, I need to delegate. You know, like when you have a brand new baby or you have depression or whatever, and you physically can't do something, somebody else has to bring you a meal, right? Somebody else has to do something for you. So if you haven't already got those things in place, think about what you can do to help yourself by asking for help. Don't be too proud to ask for help, okay? If I was there, I would help you. All right, let's see. Okay, so here's the very next one. KC says, I'm a disabled and have chronic health issues. I do what I can, when I can, and do my routines every day. That's awesome, which helps, and I've learned ways to adapt, like sitting on an empty sitting to empty dishwasher. Sitting to empty the dishwasher. Oh, I get it. See, that's a perfect example. Thank you, KC. That's excellent. Sherry Russell, I was having trouble typing. Sherry, what did you say to me before? Oh, I know. I was having problems understanding it, but I think I figured it out. Okay, Sheen Bean, how do I get the kids to help me when we get up from the table? I have two, a girl 9 and a boy 8. Here's how. You say, before you get up from the table today, you're going to help me in the kitchen. Okay, so if you're big enough to play your blah, 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 or ride your blah, 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 you're going to help me. Remember, the reason we think kids can't do things starts when they're really tiny and we notice they can't put their shoes on the right feet or they can't button something up because they don't have the manual dexterity for it. But a 9-year-old and an 8-year-old, or a 7-year-old even, they have wonderful physical manual dexterity for their major dexterity and their minute things. They can play tiny little games, and they can ride bikes, and they can rough and tumble. They can do everything. Here's the problem right here. They have kid heads. So you as a mama are very important in saying, yes, we're going to do this now. Good, and now we're going to do this. Very good. So we're going to inspect what we expect. We're going to be there to be in the center of it, Sheen Bean. We're not going to leave our kids. When we're in the kitchen, we stay there and do our part too. Everybody has a part. This is a family, okay? All right. Okay, I did figure it out. Thank you, Sheen Bean. Green Pastures is terrible for asking for help. Yes, I know. We all tend to be that way. You're not on your own, but you're going to have to swallow your pride and say, I need help, right? If you need help. How long should it take to get routines down and the basic weekly down? This is Erica. Also, still decluttering. How long should I give myself for that? It depends. I mean, some people think their house is a wreck, and they show me a picture, and it's like, really? That's nothing, right? And then some people think their house is great, and they show me the picture, and I think, ooh, wee, that's going to take a while. It could take you a year. It could take you 3 months. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. And I don't mean because I want you to work harder. I want you to work consistently. And it might take you a year consistently if you have a really big mess, but it'll go away. It will. Remember, that's what we call it, baby steps, one step at a time, but it's that consistency. When a baby learns to walk, they don't say, well, this week I'm not going to walk. They just don't. They keep talking. They fall down, get up, and keep going, right? All right, let me go back here and get some of these questions. I may have missed some, and I'm sorry. Hi, Caitlin. Judy Spiegel, I've been decluttering my basement, then on to Goodwill. Feels so good. Yay for Judy. That's awesome, Judy. Great. Mike's Girl says, thank you, you're welcome, Busy Bee. Every day, my everyday home blessing made my kids 10 and 5 to tell me, Mom, it seems like you're doing a lot. We want to wash dinner dishes. Proud of them. That's awesome. That's awesome. But don't wait for your kids to ask, because some won't, right? Some will, some won't. So go ahead and ask them to do something and then lavish them with praise, right? If they do it. Now, there's consequences if they don't, and then you have to put them through those consequences. If you don't, if you choose not to help me in the kitchen, then you're going to lose your screen time for the rest of the night. It's your choice. We can do this together and have fun. You know, that's the other thing. Make it fun and it will get done. That is a quote from Pam Young, who is the person who wrote with her sister, The Sidetracked Home Executives. Make it fun and it'll get done. Kids want to have fun. Turn on the music, dance, be crazy, whatever it takes that you know your kids respond to. Then tell a story and you tell part of it and then they'll tell part of it and then somebody else tells part of it. Do something that's creative and fun with your kids. If you can't think of something, ask them what they think would be fun to do while you're doing this together. Kids are creative. Okay. Busy Bee said, you make my days. Aw. Everybody asks and gives at different times, Roxy says. That's right. Let's see. Suzette, such a pretty name. How to balance work and housework. Watch my daily videos. It's all explained. Go watch my daily videos. That's what you do. Because it's too much for me to tell you all in this video, in this YouTube live thing. Go watch my daily videos. Every day I'll tell you exactly how to do it. Lisa, you're welcome. I'm glad you appreciate me. J. Paul, I have a 4-year-old on a routine of sweeping up after himself after a meal. Today I tried to put it off until after I was finished dusting. Well, he wasn't having it. I had to walk away from dusting. That's awesome. Congratulations. Erica B. Definitely noticing a difference. Perfectionism is it's always crippling. One day at a time. Thank you for your encouragement. You're very welcome. J. Paul, you had to go get him the broom because he's little. That's awesome. All right, any more questions or concerns about basic weekly plan? Are you going to implement it? I want to hear your confirmations. I want to hear you claim it, that you're going to do your routines every day. You're not going to leave the house before they're done. And after the routines, you're going to do your basic weekly plan every single day. I want to see you claim it right now. I want to see what you're going to put down here. I'm excited. I'm excited. I know you can do it. I know you can, because you know what? You're going to make your life so much easier. So there's 73 of you on here. I bought Sync Reflections in 2013, but really never put the plan into place. I'm retired, but whoops. Fought getting a cleaning plan in place, found your videos, and have finally started. Awesome, Mickey. That's great. That's Mickey Cunningham. Matilda says, I'm nearly binge watching your videos every time there is something new or reminding me. Well, don't spend too much time watching my videos unless you just put it on while you're going to do things in your house, okay? Diana Wolf, yes, this has saved me mentally too. Perfectionist. Yeah, we all have that problem. Well, most of us do. Erica B., what's the max amount of things you should have on your daily routines? I don't know. Here's what I have on the daily routines. You know, it's like 6 or 7 things in the morning. There's not much. Let's go over them real quick. Get up, get dressed, make your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, put on your makeup, your creams and moisturizers, your makeup, brush your hair, put on your clothes, wipe out the sink, switch the toilet, make the bed, go to the kitchen, empty the dishwasher or dish rack, make breakfast, have coffee. How many was that? A dozen? And then the laundry routine is 2 steps. Put it in the washing machine. Well, 3 steps. Put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer, fold it and put it away. The paper routine is 1 step. Go through your papers. And it takes like 3 minutes. Every day, 1 inch. And then the after dinner routine is just the after dinner routine. After dinner, everybody cleans up, whatever that means. And then the before bed routine is just your before bed routine. And that includes checking your planner. It includes making yourself ready for the next day. It includes getting yourself cleaned up from today. Get that makeup off. Get your face clean. You know, take your bath if that's what you do at night. Maybe say your prayers, you know, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a lot. So you're not going to do too many things in your routine. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? Oh, a bunch of stuff started popping in then. Woo! Okay, so Erica, I hope that helps. Sheen Bean, I gave a thumbs up. You did, girl. I love it. I have 37 thumbs up, 76 people on here, so that's pretty awesome. Sherry says, thank you for the video where you showed us how to schedule our days, fitting in, and how much free time we have. You're welcome. I know I don't think people realize how much free time they really have if they'll just get their stuff done. Just like you say to your kids, just get your homework done. You can play, right? Mary Mandela says, I haven't come up with a method that keeps me from hyper-focusing yet. Well, I have. It's called a timer and 15 minutes and having a goal of doing X thing. Just follow my daily routines. 15 minutes. You can do so much. Stop hyper-focusing. When you hyper-focus, Mary, when you hyper-focus, you steal from yourself the rest of your day. And then you think that thing is going to be so great that you hyper-focused on, and then you don't touch it again for a month because you're so sick of it. Don't hyper-focus. It's a it's a lie. It's not a good thing. Stop that. Okay. That's how you do it. 15 minutes. Get yourself a timer. Okay, getting dressed for the day gives you so much more energy. Yes, ma'am, Sherry. Stitching Deb. Oh, so glad you're here, Stitching Deb. Kim girl, Rachel, right? Been MIA. Glad to catch you. Had 2 weeks of bad neck pain and headaches. Ooh, that's bad. Been seeing the chiropractor yesterday. Was back to normal. Yay. The house isn't a disaster. It would have been before. That's awesome, girl. Thank you for your encouragement, Karen Clickinger says. I wish I had found you when my son was younger. He's 22 now. But you know what? You found me now. We're a great community. Come on, we can do this together, right? He's only 22. You don't even have grandchildren from him yet, probably. You'll have grandbabies who are going to come to your nice, clean house. Shelley K., I'm going to try to do the plan and routines, but with 2 rounds of the flu going through the house, it's been super hard getting these started. Girl, routines only. Routines only with the flu going through the house. And you got to do some of the basic weekly plan because you got to have food, you got to pay bills, you know, those things. But really, when people are sick in your household and your focus is on them, it's hard to do the rest. I agree. What is hyperfocus? Tammy, hyperfocus is when I'll give you an example of when I used to sew. When my kids were little, I would sew something. And I would sew, let's say, a skirt. So I wouldn't just lay out the skirt lay out the pattern, cut the skirt and stop for the day. I would lay out the pattern, cut the skirt, piece the skirt together, sew the sides, put in the zipper, sew the waistband, hem it up, rip out stuff because it wasn't straight and I was exhausted because I'd been doing it for too long. and resew it and rip it out and resew it. And the more I did it, the more frustrated I got and the more angst I had. And then my husband would come home and say, "Where's dinner? What are the kids doing?" "I don't know. I don't care. Leave me alone. I just have a little bit more to..." And then I would never wear that skirt, right? Because it had negative things attached to it. I didn't baby step myself through it. That's an example of hyper-focusing. You can hyper-focus with anything. You can pull weeds in a garden hyper-focused. You can clean your shower hyper-focused. It just means minuscule detail because you just can't get it perfect enough. And it's not healthy. Don't ever do that if you're not doing it. And if you have been doing that, please recognize it in yourself and stop. I'm planning on using my timer to plan my daughter's graduation, events, announcements, visitors, and open house. Great, 2 marbles. Joan, my second day of getting up before the kids and at least getting myself ready and finished my morning routine after I dropped them off from school. It's been awesome. That's great. Yay, Joan, Marble says. Crazy Dog Vlogs. What does that mean? Hi? Yes, I couldn't start because I knew I couldn't finish. Diana Wolf, did I miss something? Was that because of the kids being sick? Hi, Dina. So glad you figured it out. I'm trying to go back and find it. Sorry, I'm sorry, there's just too many comments on here. Okay, Linda Stokes, I'm watching while I'm getting ready for a date night. All routines are done. Oh girl, where are you going? That'll be fun. My husband and I are still unwell, so we're going to have steak and salad at home, but that sounds good. And he'll probably make the steak because he's good. Hyper-focused, Diana says. Oh, okay, Diana, I get it. You couldn't start because you knew you wouldn't finish. So now we don't do that. We baby step, right? Diana, tell me it's so. I'm watching, okay. Diana Wolf, let's see. Stitching Deb, first full week of routines. Blessed. Yes, you are, girl. Yay, Deb. Oh, Judy, you're biking? With me in your ear, maybe? That's funny. Yay, Deb, Sherry said. What else do we have? Yes. Okay. All right, ladies, it's almost been 30 minutes. I'm losing the light. It's like 5:30 almost here. Let me see. Oh, it's 5:15. So it is getting dark. Let me open this up a little bit. Maybe have a little more light. Oops, wrong way. Ooh, that's too light. Marie Mack says, I have to go to my mother's last night. I had to go to my mother's because of my routines, always smooth sailing, leaving and coming home, even shined her sink. Go, girl. I feel like between making dinner, routines, homework, and working, there's no time for Sheenie. Go watch my dailies, girl. Every single morning when you're getting ready, watch my daily routine. I'll have it up at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so you can watch it. Stage 2. What's that? All right. Marble said, 2 Marble says, don't forget to thumbs up. I have an assignment to write my perfect all the way down to smalls, and sounds like I can't make up my mind. I have an assignment to write my perfect all the way down to smalls. Roxy, I don't know what that means, but it sounds terrible. I am motivated, girls. Kat is just awesome. Thanks, Stitch and Deb. I was just watching Patreon. So happy to have that. It's really helping to motivate me with this New Year goals. Yes, Jessica, I love that. And if anybody feels like they're not getting enough here, I certainly hope you're watching the dailies. Okay, that's number 1. I hope you've watched the how to do the Flylady system for newbies. That's actually number 1. Number 2 is watch those dailies. Number 3 is join us here on these lives. And then if you feel like you need more, $5 is in your budget, come on over to Patreon. It's a whole picture, and that's a private group that you can belong to, and I really try to give little nuggets over there that I think are good. There's my Patreon page. Larry put it up. Yes, start every morning with the daily, Jessica says. That's right. Perfect day with smells and sounds. Roxy, why do you have to do that? Is that okay, so it's like a class that you're taking. You have to write an assignment, write your perfect day all the way down to smells and sounds. Ooh, that sounds fun. I actually like that. I think that would be a fun thing to do. You can do that. Use your imagination. Thanks, Suzette. She said Kat is the best. Where is Mr. B? Yeah, he just put something up. He's quiet. Donna says, oh, smells, not smalls. Kim Girl, dailies during brush teeth and swish and swipe. That's right. Where do seasonal things fit in, like switching clothes over? At the change of season. And you can do it when you're in the closet, and when you're in your the bedroom, which is zone 4. That's when you do that. Now we know what you meant, Stitch and Deb says. Okay, ladies, Diana says, yes, I listen to the dailies every day, but I'm on the road at 6 a.m. I plan to join your Patreon this month. Oh, good. Join early. Alexa McClinney, budget question. It is my hardest to implement of the weekly plan. Do you have a quick example of how to simplify it? I have a video, a couple of budget videos. I didn't make a bunch of them. Oh, Mary just joined my Patreon group. Thanks, Mary. So watch those. I think they're pretty simple. Yeah, I think that will help you. Okay. Alexa. Okay, that was Alexa. All right. I started a thumbs up. Donna gave me a thumbs up. Lisa Van Uwenhoven. I hope I don't ruin your name every day. Van Uwenhoven. Maybe that's it. I started watching the dailies again, and it makes the morning so much easier. I don't have to think about it. Just do it. Girl, I love you, Lisa. That's right. So proud of you. What is Mr. B's Patreon on? Mr. B, tell him what your Patreon's on. I think it's music. I mean, I don't mean that in an ugly way. He's just not very into it right. I mean, no, I can't say that. He loves it and he does it, but he's more focused on helping me right now. It's just a different season, but it's fun. If you want to watch Larry, his is only $1. Thank you, Alexa says you're welcome. I also hyper-focus. My closet is half done, but did 15 minutes, and now date night to Longhorns. I'm making myself stop at 15 minutes. Go, girl. See, you've got your 15 minutes down. That's awesome. Mr. B, I didn't mean to insult you. I hope I didn't, because I love you very much. And I love your music. I do love his music. You know, the first song he ever sang to me was Welcome to My World. Do you know that song? It's so pretty. He's very romantical. All right, ladies, 32 minutes. And it's classic. Okay, he put it on there. Classic country music videos. He's so cute. Mr. B is like the Wizard of Oz. He is, Diana. Oh, cool. Okay, Gail says hi. Marvel's working behind the scenes. There he is. I've been a ping pong ball too long. Mary, stop. You can do it. All right, ladies. I love you so much. You are so beautiful, and I want you to have an excellent day. Today is Friday, so I won't be doing another live until Monday. And then next week I'll be doing 3, and then I'll be gone for a week. So I want you to really kind of soak these in and do these things. If you have any questions or concerns, put it down below, and I'll address it as best I can. Have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. Bye-bye.